These two persons of interest caught on surveillance camera now being questioned by Chicago police in connection with the investigation into a possible hate crime against actor Jussie Smollett.
I could only go off of their words. I mean, who says empire, this MAGA country, ties a noose around your neck and pours bleach on you?
Police now investigating whether the two individuals were involved in the attack or whether the attack happened at all.
I've never been some stunt queen. I've never been some media whore. That's not who I am. I don't look for that type of attention. Thank you.
Authorities revealing that one of the persons of interest had appeared on Smollett's hit show Empire.
Don't do that.
Tonight, ABC's Alex Perez is in Chicago.
Authorities are talking to those two people of interest. Investigators were able to track them down using cameras, transportation records, and information provided by Jussie Smollett himself. Now, authorities say they've known about them for some time, but were not able to talk to them until they returned from Nigeria last night. And now, authorities carried out a raid at their home, taking shoes, electronic devices, and other items that could be key to the investigation. Both of them, authorities say, are cooperating. Investigators say today they once again interviewed Jussie Smollett. So far, no one has been charged.
Tonight, the attorney for the two persons of interest says her clients know Smollett and are horrified by what happened to him and are baffled as to why they are people of interest, adding they are not guilty. In his only TV interview, Smollett sat down with ABC News, the 36-year-old describing what he says happened 2 weeks ago when he says he was violently attacked around 2 a.m. near his Chicago apartment.
What happened that night, Jussie?
As I was crossing the intersection, I heard Empire. And I don't answer to Empire. My name ain't Empire. I kept walking and then I heard Empire. So I turned around and I said, "Did you just say to me?" And I turn around and I see the attacker masked. And he said, "This MAGA country," punches me right in the face. So I punched his back. And then we started tussling. There was a second person involved who was kicking me in my back. And then it just stopped. And they ran off. It felt like minutes, but it probably was like 30 seconds, honestly. I can't tell you honestly. I noticed the rope around my neck and I started screaming. And I said, "There's a rope around my neck. They put a rope around my neck."
Within days, police released that surveillance image of the two persons of interest captured on the same street. The actor saying he was sure those were his attackers.
I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't have any doubt in my mind that that's them. Never did.
The actor is best known for his breakout role on Empire, now in its 5th season. He plays Jamal Lyon, the middle son of a musical dynasty. The character, like Smollett, is an openly gay singer. Tonight's developments only adding to the swirl of questions surrounding the reported attack, including why Smollett refused to turn over his cell phone.
We had to give the phone records, which they didn't originally ask for my phone records. They asked for my phone. They wanted me to give my phone to the tech for 3 to 4 hours. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do that.
Why?
Because I have private pictures and videos and numbers, my partner's number, my family's number, my castmates' number, my friends' numbers, my private emails, my private songs, my private voice memos. I don't know what that's gonna be to hand over my phone for, and honestly, by then, inaccurate, false statements had already been put out there.
Tonight, police confirm records show Smollett was on the phone with his manager at the time he says the attack happened. Other speculation involved the fact that there was no video of the attack, despite it taking place in an area filled with surveillance cameras.
It's like the camera facing north. How is that my issue? I don't own that camera. Like, I'm not a detective. How would I know that? What part do I have to play in which way that the camera is facing. How? How's that my burden to bear?
As a high-profile, openly gay black man, Smollett says this wasn't the first time he's been targeted.
I get threatened all the time on Twitter and Instagram and DMs and things like that. It's like, but, you know, I'm a public figure. I'm very outspoken. Sometimes maybe too outspoken.
1 week before the attack, on January 22nd, police confirm a letter was sent to the studio in Chicago, where Empire is filmed, full of threatening language and laced with a powdery substance, later determined to be crushed Tylenol.
It had a stick figure hanging from a tree with a gun pointing towards it, with the words that said, "Smollett Jussie, you will die, black." And the return address, there was no address, but the return address said in big red, you know, like caps, MAGA.
For now, police are working to cover every angle surrounding what Smollett says happened.
I will never be the man that this did not happen to. I am forever changed.
And of course, our Alex Perez in Chicago will have the very latest on this case on GMA in the morning.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.